Rookie Showcase, where we'll see the top prospects competing for a top spot in the upcoming NBA draft. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg.
And Kevin, you know, this is a game I always look forward to. I mean, there's excitement and anticipation. There's such a great concentration of young talent.
Ellis, das ist wohl der gegen... ja, okay. Hier, ganz links bin ich.
And keep in mind, guys, you know, scouts and GMs have watched these players all season long. So this game is very important. But
Was ist ein dynamisches Ziel? Dynamische Ziele sind Ziele, die während eines laufenden Spiels eingeblendet werden. Schließe diese Ziele ab, um einen Bonus zu erhalten. Ich spiele nur den einen Spieler, okay? Dafür... Oh, was eine Kameraeinstellung, ey. Uff.
I like his game. Steve, the point you make about the hands is really a good one. Great hands are not teachable. Good hands become better. Average hands can maybe move to good, but great hands are a gift. And when you've got his size and athleticism and those mitts, you've got a lot to work with.
Well, guys, how about the anticipation for this year's Rookie Showcase? When you look at
Das war zu spät, Leute. Eieiei. Zu spät losgelassen. Also die Kameraeinstellung ist krass. Da muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen, so habe ich die noch nie gespielt. Ey, passt doch mal, Junge. Ey, nee, sorry, Leute. Da muss ich aber gerade mal gucken, ob ich hier die Kameraeinstellung ein bisschen anpassen kann. Turbo, was? Turbo? Action 2, weit weg. Skybox. Seite. Probieren wir mal Seite. Möchtest du die geänderte Kamera nach Ende des Spiels in deinem Balance auch mal beschleunigen? Nein. Ah, schon wesentlich besser. Das heißt nicht, dass ich besser spiele.
You're talking about guys that really entered the league with a bang. I mean, you got to add in Jared Sullinger to the list because he was productive, but also he and I share the same college matriculation, the Ohio State University. And what a great rookie year we saw from Dion Waiters.
Ja, zumindest haben wir schon mal einen Rebound geholt.
The question is always, how much should GMs weigh this single game versus a player's entire body of work?
And I've sat in that chair, Clark, and I think the entire body of work is important. You can't, as a scout or GM, you can't let one game really determine your opinion of a player.
And you know, there was a time when it might have been hard to get all the top prospects.
Au, das war der falsche Knopf. Das war meine Chance, Jungs. Ich habe L2 gedrückt und dabei den Wurfknopf betätigt. Das bedeutet, ich versuche einen LU-Pass zu spielen. Hätte ich R2 gedrückt, was für Rennen ist, hätte ich wahrscheinlich einen schönen Dank hingelegt. Aber es hat nicht sollen sein. Ich war zu aufgeregt. Geile Frisur, Junge.
Oh, free throws good from Zhang. And so, here are the elites. Here's Blunt. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Fires the three. There's Noel. Makes it off the glass. Noel's got his
So beeindrucke ich niemanden.
Very surprising to see Nerlens Noel here at the pre-draft showcase. Of course, he tore his ACL back in February, underwent surgery shortly thereafter.
Ja, ich gebe es zu, das war auch mein Fehler.
But here he is. So his pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make him stop you.
Here's Blunt. Leaps for it, and out of bounds as the Stars gain possession. We'll talk about Nerlens Noel, about how the talent pipeline out of Kentucky has continued to filter these great players into the NBA. A top pick for the Wildcats, and still, this is actually a pretty lean year.
Yeah, just 2 potential picks in Noel and Goodwin. How about back in 2000?
Einfach an mir vorbei.
6 players drafted out of Kentucky. Back in 2010, 5 of them.
Oladipo with the ball. Now defended by
Ey, Leute, glaubt man's?
Porter passes to Blunt. Jacks up a 3. Here's Noel. And so he draws the
Ja, dabei habe ich meinen Spieler als Dreier-Spezialist eingestellt, aber er scheint nicht zu treffen. Gut, ich lasse anscheinend auch zu spät los. Das ist alles was ich ein bisschen üben muss.
That free throw missing.
Die Frisur ist schon der Hammer, Jungs. Alter, so läuft doch halt keiner mehr rum.
He's off on the second. Here comes McLemore. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Muhammad, no luck.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Here's Blunt. He hits the back.
Na also, meine ersten Punkte.
And when his name showed up on the list of players participating, it was, Clark, a bit of a shock around the NBA.
Kevin, just because you weren't known by many at the start of a game doesn't mean you can't be known by all at the end of one. Big chance for the young fella to make a name for himself here.
Ellis can't get it to go.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Porter with it. Picked up by Ellis. Porter kicks to Oladipo. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Sauber.
Oladipo's got 5 points so far.
His ticket to the NBA is his great scoring ability.
He's putting it on display, guys. Getting buckets right and left.
Lenz checked in for Jang.
Ich soll Jackson Ellis das restliche Viertel nicht mehr punkten lassen. Das wird schwer.
And the Stars have possession.
Wo sind der überhaupt?
Trailing by 5.
Ach da.
That's good.
Und der hat es gleich mit dem ersten Korb gemacht. Alles klar, okay. Also das Ziel hat nicht funktioniert.
Here's Blunt. He's guarded by Ellis. And that basket's
Goaltending, jawohl, der Punkt zählt.
goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Stars making a switch here. Len sets a screen for Ellis. Here's Carter Williams. Blocked. And here's the fast break. The shot's good from Blunt.
Korbleger.
It's going to be interesting here, guys. He and Jackson Ellis have
Schade.
a similar skill set, and GMs can't help but compare them when they play against each other.
I agree. It's a little bit more pressure on each of them to not only perform on their own, but also to outshine the other, as it could decide where each of them ends up in the draft. Here's Burke after the made shot from Ellis. Blunt passes to Burke. Here's Blunt from deep. Len
Ich lasse immer zu spät los. Weiß nicht wieso. Ich nehme es mir jedes Mal vor, dass ich früher loslasse.
Now here's Ellis.
Aber es scheint nicht zu klappen.
Down low, Carter Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Well, we knew coming in that he's a good playmaker.
And showing as much out here, really setting the table nicely.
Takes a 3. No good from Blunt.
He's jacked up a number
Mit
of
der Wurfquote werde ich wahrscheinlich als letzter gedraftet.
Time to try something different if you ask me.
Count that one.
Alter.
Carter Williams has got his second basket.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. Force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with.
Jawohl.
And the shot's good from Blunt.
Gute Wurfauswahl.
Jackson Ellis exchanging words. Not quite sure of what was being said, but you could sense both guys are very well aware of each other and how much is on the line here tonight.
Well, these two are fierce competitors, Clark. We know that. I mean, you can just tell with their posture and their attitudes.
Das wäre meiner gewesen, ich gebe es zu.
The other guy have the upper hand.
9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Well, you allow them to get right to the
Okay, Wurffoul. Das heißt, ich kriege 2 Freiwürfe.
You got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Elite shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one.
Etwas früh, okay.
The Stars making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
The two-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
The Stars trail by 5. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. The feed to Carter Williams. Takes the 3. But they recover it. Len dishes to Ellis. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Caldwell Pope. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Ja,
By 7.
And the story of this game,
man soll sich nicht beschweren, wenn der Korb reingeht, also von daher. Ich hätte ihn zwar gern gehabt und selber ein Dunking versucht, aber na, vielleicht kommt die Zeit noch.
There's the bucket. Good.
all the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Offensive rebound. Burke, the pass to Olynyk. Here's Blunt. And out of bounds as the start of possession. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Carter
Was? Mein Matchup. Ja.
By the way, guys, I love the fact that this game is
Ja.
right here in New York. Talk about being the center of the media universe.
Well, Steve, I even saw some cameras flashing before the game, taking pictures of you, my friend. You reach celebrity status, even in your understated way, man. Unbelievable. And really, New York is the mecca for all things big. We know that. And the way the NBA has grown in popularity over the last few years and decades, no shortage of opportunities to get to learn about the league.
Schon wieder zu spät. Ich versuche jedes Mal früher loszulassen. Das ist doch nicht drin. So.
right now for the Stars. Good one out there with McLemore. Then there's Muhammad. And there's Bennett.
Also ich weiß gar nicht, wieso wir noch führen. Ich habe irgendwie das Gefühl, dass sie jedes Mal
Now here's Ellis. 6 points for him.
Voll.
And the call will go against
Ich habe irgendwie das Gefühl, dass sie jedes Mal einen Korb machen, wenn sie kommen. Und wir eigentlich nur welche versieben. Oder ich.
Here's Bennett.
Aber irgendwie noch scheinen wir vorne zu liegen.
To Ellis. Lots of room.
Ja, schon wieder drin. Naja, wenn es so weitergeht, liegen wir nicht mehr lange vorne.
And he's managing to do what everyone hopes to do, and that's really demonstrate his talent.
Yeah, it's been a good showing for him. A lot of pressure in a game like this, but it seems to have brought out the best in him.
Now here's Zeller. Here's Blunt. The Elites with another miss.
Tough game for him.
Yeah, all the scouts watching, not the performance he was hoping for.
Ellis dishes to Bennett. Back to Ellis. And the officials call the
Zweites Foul.
committing the intentional foul here, and his teammates are baffled.
Yeah, everybody's kind of looking at him like, what are you doing? I mean, I think he just lost track of the situation.
Already he's looking at his
Ey,
third foul.
Leute,
I think the coach will
ich habe nur einmal Viereck gedrückt. Wieso fault er sofort?
Stars are gone 2 for 2 in the
Schon
game.
drittes Foul, wenn es so weitergeht, bin ich bald draußen.
And the first one drops.
Some good numbers in this one for Ellis. 9 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
And Ellis drops them both. The Elites leading by 3. Passes to Oladipo. Here's Blunt. He's guarded by Ellis. Oladipo with the ball. He's got 7. The Elite shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first free throw is good.
Das Foul habe ich jetzt eben gerade gar nicht gesehen, weil ich gucken wollte, wo ich hinrennen soll.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Stars trail by 4. And here is Ellis. He's got 10. And Muhammad kicks to Bennett. They get a hand on it.
Haben wir den Ball? Nee.
Muhammad, 5 to shoot. Here's McLemore. Connects on the 17-footer. McLemore's got 4 points.
Die haben ganz gut aufgeholt, muss ich sagen. Jetzt sind es nur noch 2 Punkte Führung.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Now here's Zeller. Blunt passes to Zeller and taken away by Ellis. Jumps up. Oh, and a jam.
Tja, sowas hätte ich auch gern mal gemacht.
Something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
And it's the elites with the ball. The Stars making the shot. Here's Blunt. He's got 8. They grab their own miss. From past the arc. And that's collected by Muhammad. Muhammad's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Ellis goes in. Here's Dang. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
You know, and the work he's been doing on the backboard, that's something to see.
And especially against this competition. I mean, he's showing he can bang down low.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
They read each other so
Ja, es war ein Alley-oop, aber lahm.
I feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish, just laying it in, making sure he got the points.
Here's Ellis after the made shot from Porter. Ellis dishes to McLemore. Ellis kicks to McLemore. Knocked away. It's stolen by Oladipo. The elites leading. Oladipo off the bench from Noel. Here's Porter, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Porter's got 8 points.
Tell you what, he's making a statement out there.
Well, he's highly regarded, and rightly so. I mean, you can just see the potential.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the elites coach as he addressed his team. He wants defending against the fast break to become their priority, saying, quote, let's worry less about offensive rebounding and more about getting back on
Naja,
Maybe making those early adjustments will
14:5 spielen die gerade.
We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Here is Porter after the made shot from Bennett. Now the pass to Blunt. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Stars.
Für einen Dreier-Spezialist wirft er ganz schön scheiße.
Couldn't get it to bounce in for him.
Muhammad gets a screen from Zhang. Muhammad, the pass to Dang. Ellis. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
36, dafür, dass ich mal fast 10 Punkte geführt habe. Bitte fragt mich nicht. Ich weiß selber gerade nicht, wo ich hinrenne.
And he gets it again. Shot good from Porter. Porter's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's found a rhythm here in this second quarter, guys. He looks good.
Ellis outside.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the ref to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First free throw is good. And a new group getting ready now for the Stars. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Burke with it. Hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attacking him. They're lucky he couldn't.
Ja. Halbzeit?
Game here as we finish the
Kein Viertel?
And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Halbzeit. 2 Hälften, okay. Normalerweise habe ich gedacht, es gibt 4 Viertel. Vielleicht ist das bei dem Rookie-Spiel auch nicht so, das weiß ich nicht, das kann ich euch nicht sagen. Draftwert ist... muss in der zweiten Hälfte die Turnovers reduzieren, muss besserer Teamspieler sein. Mein Draftwert ist tierisch gesunken, wie ihr seht. Drittes Viertel. Drittes Viertel, Halbzeit. Ja. 8 Minuten? Ach so, ich spiele nur die Zeit. Ah, okay, ich verstehe. Ich spiele nur die Zeit, die ich wirklich auf dem Spielfeld bin.
One of the things I noticed this year on my way into the big event here is all the glitz and the glamour. I mean, the arena's decked out. You got vendors outside, the limousines with all the celebrities coming.
Tja, aber dafür muss ich auch mal Dreier treffen.
I'm just glad I'm wearing my best outfit because otherwise I wouldn't have fit in very well.
Well, you look sharp, buddy. You are as sharp as they come. And as we were talking earlier on, the paparazzi and all those other folks making their way out. And because they're here, this has become one of their key events of the year here in New York. And that's saying a lot considering all that goes on in the Big Apple.
Once he's in at point guard. Noel is out there with Zeller. Then it's Porter. And it's Oladipo in at shooting guard. That's the group in the game right now for the elites.
Viertes persönliches Foul. Noch 2 Stück und ich bin weg, Leute.
Now here's Bennett, covered by Zeller. Ellis, right side, clock at 4. Here's Muhammad. And the rebound goes to the elites. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Könnt ja... Ach, na also. Kaum zu glauben, der ist mal reingegangen. Also Dreier muss ich definitiv noch werfen üben in dem Spiel.
Stars have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. That free throw good from Zhang.
Krieg einen guten Start, den Ziel nicht erfüllt.
Both good from the line that time. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Kicks it to Oladipo. Pass to Blunt. From deep three-point range. There's Noel, and that one goes long. The Stars trail by 3. To the middle, here's McLemore. Another shot. Here we go, one-on-one. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Ja, super.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
And the call will go against Boomer. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Bin jetzt draußen.
Tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up.
Ich glaube, ich bin draußen. Oder? Nein, ich bin noch drin, alles klar. Okay. Kann weitergehen.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Olynyk. Out of bounds. The Stars will take possession.
Where was he?
Den Ball gar nicht gesehen.
That's just an awful turnover.
Ellis is checked in for Zhang.
Wo ist denn der Ball?
26 seconds left in the third. Carter Williams kicks to Bennett. Poke loose and stolen by Noel.
And no need to rush it. They can play for one shot.
And I think they should wait till about the 5-second mark to go for it.
Stolen by McCollum. He kicks it to Carter Williams. He feeds it to McCollum. It's good from long range. McCollum's got his first.
Ey, die gewinnen noch.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Stars.
Viertes Viertel. Jetzt müssen wir ein bisschen uns ranhalten, damit wir das wieder... Du darfst Jackson Ellis nicht das Spiel diktieren lassen. Ich will, dass du in diesem Viertel mehr Punkte machst als er. Alles klar, das versuchen wir zumindest mal, ja. Wo ist der Ellis, der Saftsack? Da oben. Alles klar. Wenn ich nicht gleich ausgefoult werde...
They've got McCollum. Ahmed is out there with Bennett. Bennett's Ellis, and it's Zhang in at the 5. Leads trail by 5. Burke, the pass to Blunt. Out to the wing. Now here's Burke, guarded closer. 6 to shoot. On deep. They get it again. Passes it to Blunt. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jackson Ellis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And the pass to Blunt. Here's the three.
Bitte treff doch mal, Junge.
Gain possession. And the Stars have possession. And it's Ellis penetrating and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And a moment here to take a look at
Okay, das dürften jetzt ja seine ersten Punkte sein. Das heißt, er hat schon mal mehr als ich. Ich muss es jetzt irgendwie noch schaffen, mehr Punkte zu machen als er.
no good on the second free throw. The Leafs trail by 6, out of bounds. The Stars will take possession.
Such a careless pass.
Naja, wenn man so aussieht, kann man auch nicht gut Pässe spielen. Das geht in die Hose. Wie die Frisur.
60
So.
seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Muhammad dishes to Ellis.
Was macht denn der Ellis jetzt da unten, ey?
A beautiful
Okay, also der hat schon 3 Punkte.
and the Stars lead by 8.
He's having a terrific game here.
Well, we talked about his draft stock a bit, and it just may be climbing the way he's performing out here.
One passes to Noel, stolen by Ellis. And it's sent back by Porter, and so out of bounds again. They'll keep
Ist ausgerannt, oder was?
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And Muhammad kicks to Ellis.
Block. Nicht von mir, aber immerhin ein Block.
Here's Blunt. Zeller passes to Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Zeller. And he gets it to go.
You know, you look at this young man, the physical tools clearly
Er beschwert sich, dass er gefoult wurde. Er sollte froh sein, dass er getroffen hat.
So often for NBA decision makers, that's where it all starts. Some things you can teach, but those physical gifts are something you either have.
Ausgefoult, ich bin draußen, das war's.
Go against Boone. That's it for him.
Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, wie es weitergeht.
Well, it was a fun one, but the elites just had a better day. They all had a little bit of bragging left.
Wir haben verloren. Leistung schlecht. Ja, scheiße, Leute. Das war wohl nichts. Vielleicht sollte ich nochmal ein Let's Play machen, wenn ich das Spiel ein bisschen besser kann. Deine verdienten... Konnte ich nicht mehr lesen. Wird geladen.
Hey man, just wanted to let you know that was a good
Halt bloß die Klappe. Er sagt zu mir, das war ein gutes Spiel.
Man, you played all right, but you ain't proved nothing. Me and you just getting started, all right? Got a long road ahead of us, baby.
We gonna see on draft day, my man.
What?
Yeah, I'll be long gone, and you'll be still sitting there, sweating it. All those cameras focusing on you, asking you what went wrong.
Das Traurige ist, er wird dabei wahrscheinlich recht haben.
Prepare for those tough questions now.
Man, you really living in your own little trippy fantasy world, bro. I ain't worried, man. I held my own out there. Scouts know it's about more than just this game, all right? Yeah, looking all scared.
Whatever, man. Whatever helps you sleep at night, dog. I'm about to take the NBA by storm. Don't matter what you think. Hey, at least you could tell your grandkids how you were the stepping stone on my way to greatness. Oh, looks like you got to catch up with the little man here. I'll leave you to it.
Man, him again? This looks like a situation that ain't going away anytime soon.
Yo, I'm sorry, man. I know I gotta control myself better with that dude, but he just gets under my
Hey,
skin,
man,
man.
you can't do that, all right? When you get to the NBA, There's gonna be guys like that all over the place, man, just looking to get a rise out of you. If you can't learn to keep your emotions in check, man, you ain't gonna last long in the association.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, look, man, forget about all that, all right? I'm trying to get info, right, from all the scouts out here tonight, all right? Now, tonight could have gone better, but it seems like they're going to evaluate more than just this game, right, including those intangibles, all right? So even though Ellis might still be ahead of you on the boards, man,
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Look, man, I'm just glad to get this game over, man. So much pressure building up to it. Just ready to move on to the next phase, you feel me?
Hey, man, speaking of that, we got plenty to do to get ready for the draft, all right?
You the man, homie.
All right, man, go get changed. We'll talk later, huh?
Dish it out and